Do you ever feel that your life is not moving forward? You try to be better, you watch many motivational videos, and you promise yourself to start again, but weeks go by and you are still the same person with the same habits. It feels like time is passing, but nothing really changes. You are not lazy and you are not broken. You just feel tired of trying without results. Many people around the world feel the same way. They want to improve their life, but they don't know where to start. They plan too much, think too much, and wait for the perfect moment that never comes. The truth is that big change does not come from doing everything at once. Real change starts with small and simple actions done every single day. One clear goal, one small habit, and one step forward can already make a difference. Think about this. If you use the next 60 days wisely, you can create a new version of yourself before the year ends. You can wake up with purpose, stay focused, and feel proud of the progress you make. You do not need to change your whole life today. You only need to begin. In this video, you will learn a 60-day plan that is easy to follow. It will help you focus on what truly matters, remove distractions, and stay consistent. You will discover how to build habits that fit your daily life and lead to real results. You will learn how to believe in yourself again and keep moving even when you feel stuck. So if you have ever thought, maybe it is too late for me, this video is here to remind you that it is not. You still have time. 2 months are enough to start something amazing if you take action today. Welcome to Fluent English with Radio, a place where you can learn English and grow your mindset at the same time. Stay with us until the end, and together we will make the last 60 days of this year truly life-changing. Part 1. Imagine the person you want to become. Before you begin your journey of change, take a deep breath and think about the person you want to become. Forget about your mistakes or what you did not achieve this year. Focus on the version of you that still believes, still hopes, and still wants to grow. Close your eyes for a few seconds and imagine that person. How do they look? How do they live each day? How do they speak to themselves and to others? You may see someone who wakes up early, smiles more often, eats better, and works with passion. You may see a person who stays calm in stressful moments and believes that good things will come. That version of you already exists inside your mind. It is waiting for you to make it real. Many people only think about what they want to get. They say, I want more money, or I want to be successful. But real change begins not with what you want to have, but with who you decide to be. When you start to act like the person you want to become, your habits, your attitude, and your results will begin to change naturally. Try this small practice. Every morning, look in the mirror and ask yourself, who do I want to be today? Then answer with something simple like, I want to be focused, or I want to be kind, or I want to be strong. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to take one small action that matches your answer. If your goal is to be healthy, make a healthy choice today. Drink more water or go for a short walk. If you want to be confident, speak a little louder or hold your head up when you talk to people. If you want to be disciplined, finish one small task, even when you feel tired. These little actions may look small, but they build your new identity one day at a time. Write down a short description of your ideal self. Use clear and positive sentences like, I am patient, I am strong, I always try my best. Read it every morning before you start your day. It will remind you of the person you are becoming, not the person you were before. Remember that you don't need anyone's permission to grow. Change starts in your mind and grows through your habits. Every thought, every choice, and every small action is a brick that builds your new future. The person you want to become is not far away. You can meet them every day through the choices you make. The more you act like that person, the faster you become them. Part 2. Find your real reason and make a clear plan. Your reason is like the engine of your journey. It gives you power when you feel tired and reminds you to keep going when you want to quit. So before you plan what to do, spend some time thinking about why it truly matters to you. Ask yourself a few simple questions. Why do I want to become better? What will my life look like if I keep growing? Who will be proud of me if I succeed? And most importantly, how will I feel when I reach my goal? Think about J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter. Before she became one of the most successful writers in the world, she was a single mother who had no money and no clear future. Many publishers rejected her book, and sometimes she could not even afford a warm meal. But she kept writing. Her reason was simple but powerful. She wanted to create a better life for her daughter and share a story that gave people hope. That reason helped her sit in cafes, writing page after page, even when she felt hopeless. When your reason is real and personal, it gives you a kind of strength that motivation cannot give. It helps you move forward on hard days and reminds you that what you are doing truly matters. Your reason doesn't have to be big. It only needs to be real. Maybe you want to be healthier because you want to live longer for your family. Maybe you want to learn English because you dream of working in another country. Maybe you want to save money because you want to feel free and safe. These are real reasons that come from the heart. When you know your reason, the next step is to create a clear and simple plan. You don't need a complicated system. You only need to know what you will do, when you will do it, and how you will track your progress. Start by choosing 1 or 2 main goals for the next 60 days. Make them specific and realistic. For example, I will walk for 15 minutes every day, or I will read 1 chapter of a book before bed. Write your goals down on paper. Seeing them every day will keep your mind focused. Then, break your goal into small, weekly actions. This makes it easier to stay on track. If you ever miss a day, do not give up. Just continue the next day. Remember that progress is not about perfection. It is about consistency. Finally, review your plan every weekend. Look at what went well and what you can improve. Small adjustments will keep your journey clear and realistic. Finding your reason and making a plan is the foundation of every big change. Once you know why you are doing it and you see a clear path ahead, you will no longer feel lost. You will know where you are going and how to get there. Part 3. Choose 1 or 2 main goals. One of the biggest mistakes people make is trying to change too many things at the same time. When you chase everything, you often catch nothing. Your energy becomes weak, your focus gets lost, and your mind feels tired. Real progress happens when you keep your attention on fewer things. Imagine your energy as sunlight. When it spreads in many directions, it feels warm but not strong. When you use a magnifying glass to focus the light on one point, it becomes powerful enough to burn through paper. Your focus works the same way. Start by choosing one or two main goals for the next 60 days. Think about what matters most to you right now. Maybe you want to build a healthier body, improve your English, save some money, or finish a project that you have been delaying. Choose the goals that will make the biggest positive change in your life. When you choose your goals, make sure they are clear and realistic. A goal like, I want to be healthy is too general. Instead, say, I will exercise for 15 minutes every morning, or I will drink 2 liters of water each day. Clear goals. Give your mind a simple direction to follow. After you choose your goals, write them down. Keep them where you can see them every day, like on your desk, mirror, or phone screen. This small reminder helps you stay focused when life becomes busy. Now break your goal into small steps. Each week, plan 2 or 3 simple actions that move you closer to success. For example, if your goal is to improve your English, you can listen to English for 10 minutes every day and learn 5 new words. If your goal is to save money, you can cook at home instead of eating out 3 times a week. Don't worry about doing everything perfectly. Progress is more important than perfection. Even small steps create big results when you stay consistent. The key is to take action every day, no matter how small it feels. To make it easier, focus on one main task at a time. Avoid switching between goals too often. Multitasking may feel productive, but it often slows you down. Give your full attention to one thing, finish it, and then move to the next. At the end of each week, take a few minutes to review your progress. Celebrate what you did well and notice what needs improvement. These short reflections help you stay motivated and focused on what truly matters. When you simplify your focus, you will feel more peaceful and confident. You will stop feeling busy but unproductive. You will see real progress and feel proud of yourself for staying consistent. Part 4. Do your non-negotiable actions every day. Once you have chosen your main goals, the next step is to build habits that keep you moving. Success is not about doing big things once in a while. It is about doing small, important actions every single day. These are called your non-negotiable actions. They are the things you must do no matter how you feel or how busy you are. Non-negotiable actions are simple daily steps that protect your progress. They work like the foundation of a house. Without them, everything else can fall apart. When you stay loyal to these actions, you create discipline, and discipline brings freedom. Start by choosing 1 to 3 small actions that match your goals. They should be realistic and easy to measure. For example, if your goal is to improve your English, your daily actions could be listening to English for 10 minutes, reading a short paragraph, or writing 5 sentences in your notebook. If your goal is to be healthier, you might drink more water, stretch in the morning, or walk for 15 minutes. The secret is not to choose actions that look impressive. Choose actions that you can repeat every day. Doing something small but consistent is always better than doing something big only once. Make these actions part of your morning or evening routine. Doing them at the same time each day helps your brain create a pattern. Over time, these small actions become automatic, and you will no longer need to push yourself hard to do them. Of course, some days you will not feel motivated. You may feel tired, busy, or sad. On those days, remind yourself that you don't need to be perfect. You just need to show up. Even doing the minimum still counts. The goal is not to do more, but to keep your promise to yourself. Each time you do, your self-confidence grows stronger. At the end of the day, take 1 minute to recognize what you did. You can simply say to yourself, I kept my promise today. These small moments of self-respect build your inner strength. After several weeks, you will notice that these actions are no longer a task. They become part of who you are. You will begin to see results that feel natural, not forced. A great example of this is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. He often says that success is built on consistency, not luck. When he was young, his family lost almost everything, and he had to start from zero. But instead of giving up, he built his life through small daily habits. He woke up early to train, stayed disciplined even when no one was watching, and kept moving forward one day at a time. Even now, after becoming one of the most famous actors in the world, he still wakes up before sunrise to work out. His story proves that discipline is not something you are born with. It is something you build through repeated action, just like your non-negotiable habits. Part 5. Remove excuses and distractions. Now it's time to face one of the biggest enemies of progress: excuses and distractions. Even when we have good goals and clear plans, we often tell ourselves small lies that stop us from acting. We say things like, I do not have time, I am too tired, or I will start tomorrow. These words feel harmless, but they slowly destroy our progress. Excuses are comfortable because they protect us from feeling uncomfortable. When we make excuses, we avoid failure, but we also avoid success. Every time you believe your excuses, you stay in the same place. To move forward, you must be honest with yourself and admit that your excuses are not true. If you really look closely, you will see that time is not the real problem. The real problem is priorities. We always find time for what we think is important. If you can spend 1 hour scrolling on your phone, you can also spend 10 minutes learning something new. It isn't about time. It is about choice. Start by writing down your most common excuses. Read them and ask yourself, has this excuse ever helped me grow? The answer is usually no. When you see your excuses on paper, they lose their power. You begin to understand that they are only thoughts, not reality. Next, pay attention to your distractions. Your phone, television, or social media aren't bad by themselves, but they steal your focus without you noticing. Each small notification pulls your attention away from what truly matters. If you want to make real progress in 60 days, you must protect your focus like a treasure. Try reducing your screen time by half. Turn off notifications for a few hours each day. Choose 1 or 2 time blocks when you can use your phone freely, and outside those times, keep it away. You will be surprised by how calm and productive your mind becomes. You can also change your environment to make distractions harder to reach. Keep your study space clean, close extra tabs on your computer, and tell your friends when you need quiet time. A clear space creates a clear mind. Sometimes excuses come from fear. You might fear failure or worry that people will judge you. But remember, no one who is truly growing ever feels ready at the beginning. Courage isn't about not feeling fear. It is about acting even when you do. Each time you catch yourself making an excuse and you choose action instead, you become stronger. Every small victory against distraction is a victory for your future self. Part 6. Create a good environment and take care of yourself. Many people think success is only about strong will or motivation, but your environment often decides whether you win or give up. Imagine trying to eat healthy while your kitchen is full of junk food, or trying to study while your phone keeps buzzing with messages. Even the strongest motivation won't last long in the wrong environment. That is why you must design your surroundings to make good choices easy and bad choices harder. Start with small changes around you. Look at the space where you work or study. Is it clean and quiet, or messy and full of distractions? Clear your desk, put your materials in order, and remove things that steal your attention. A clean space helps your mind stay calm and focused. Next, make positive actions more visible. Keep your water bottle near you so you remember to drink. Put your workout clothes or shoes where you can see them. Place a book on your table instead of your phone. These little visual reminders guide your behavior without you even thinking about it. If you share your home with others, talk to them about your goals. Ask for their understanding when you need quiet time. A supportive environment isn't only about space, but also about people. When others respect your growth, it becomes easier to stay on track. Taking care of your body is also part of your environment. You cannot focus or stay consistent if you are always tired. Sleep 7 to 8 hours each night if possible. Eat more real food and drink enough water. Give your body the energy it needs to support your goals. Don't forget to rest your mind too. Spend a few minutes each day in silence. You can close your eyes, take deep breaths, or go for a short walk. These small moments of calm help you think clearly and recover from stress. Sometimes people push themselves too hard and end up burning out. Remember that rest is not wasting time. Rest is what allows you to start again with energy. Just like your phone needs to recharge, your mind also needs time to reset. Building a good environment and taking care of yourself is not a one-time task. It is something you do every week. Check your space, your habits, and your energy levels. When your environment supports you, change feels natural and easy. Part 7. Learn a new skill and read books. The next step is to feed your mind with new knowledge. Growth doesn't stop when you change your habits. To continue moving forward, you must keep learning. Every new skill you learn opens a new door in your life. The world around us is changing fast. Technology, jobs, and opportunities look different every year. The only way to stay ready for the future is to keep improving yourself. Learning something new doesn't only give you information, it also builds confidence. It reminds you that you are capable of growing at any age. Start by choosing one skill that connects with your goals. If you want to improve your career, learn a skill that helps you at work, such as communication, writing, or basic computer tools. If you want to start your own project, you can learn how to manage time or how to market ideas online. If you simply want to make your life more enjoyable, try something creative like painting, cooking, or photography. You don't need to spend hours every day. Even 30 minutes of learning can make a big difference over time. Consistency is more important than intensity. What matters most is that you keep showing up, even when you feel slow or unsure. Reading books is also a powerful way to learn. Books allow you to learn from people who have already walked the path you want to take. Every page can give you ideas, hope, or solutions to problems you have been facing. Try reading for 15 minutes a day. Choose books that inspire you and help you grow. For example, Atomic Habits by James Clear can teach you how to build good habits, and The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey can help you understand success in daily life. When you read or learn something new, Don't just collect information. Take one small idea and apply it right away. If you learn a new word in English, use it in a sentence. If you read about a productivity tip, try it the same day. Action is what turns knowledge into progress. You can also keep a small notebook to record what you learn each day. Writing it down helps your brain remember and gives you a sense of achievement. After a few weeks, you can look back and see how much you have grown. Learning is not a race. It is a lifelong habit that makes your mind young and your heart curious. Each time you learn, you are shaping a better version of yourself. Part 8. Build relationships. No matter how strong or independent you are, you cannot grow alone. Relationships are the invisible bridges that connect your life with the world. The people around you can lift you higher or pull you down. That is why learning how to build good relationships is one of the most powerful steps in your journey of change. A good relationship gives you energy. It makes you feel safe, seen, and supported. It is the place where you can be yourself without fear of being judged. When you have people who believe in you, your goals become easier to reach because you are not walking alone. Start by spending more time with people who make you feel calm and positive. It could be your family, close friends, or even someone new who shares your interests. Quality is more important than quantity. You don't need many friends. You only need a few who truly care. Be present when you are with others. Put your phone away. Look into their eyes when they speak. Listen to understand, not just to reply. A real conversation is not about talking much, but about giving attention and kindness. When people feel heard, they trust you more and your connection grows deeper. Try to express gratitude often. Say thank you for small things. Compliment others sincerely when they do something good. These simple words make people feel valued and remind them that their presence matters. Gratitude turns ordinary moments into warm memories. Sometimes you may face conflicts or misunderstandings. That is normal. No relationship is perfect. When this happens, stay calm and choose peace over pride. Listen first, then speak with honesty, but also with respect. Learning how to forgive does not mean you forget the pain. It means you choose freedom over anger. As you grow, you might also notice that some relationships no longer feel right. It is okay to step back from people who constantly bring negativity or make you doubt yourself. Protecting your peace isn't selfish. It is a sign of self-respect. The more you respect your own energy, the better you can share it with those who deserve it. Remember to give love without expecting too much in return. Sometimes just being kind or showing support can change someone's day. What you give to others often finds its way back to you. Part 9. Celebrate small wins. A small win is any action that moves you forward, even just a little. It can be finishing your morning workout, reading one page of a book, or speaking one new English sentence with confidence. These things may look simple, but together they build the foundation of success. Most people only celebrate big achievements, like getting a promotion or reaching a large goal, but those moments don't happen every day. If you only wait for big results to feel proud, you will lose energy along the way. Real growth happens quietly, one small success at a time. Each time you recognize a small win, you train your brain to notice progress. This creates a positive feeling inside you, a sense of, I am moving forward. That feeling is the fuel that keeps you going when motivation feels low. Start by noticing what you do well each day. At night, think of 3 things you did right. It can be small, like drinking more water, saying no to a distraction, or finishing a task on time. Write them down in a notebook or say them out loud. Seeing your progress, even in small steps, helps you believe in yourself again. You can also reward yourself for staying consistent. Your reward doesn't need to be big. It can be watching your favorite show, having a relaxing cup of tea, or simply taking a few quiet minutes to smile and feel grateful. Rewards remind you that effort matters, not just results. Sometimes your progress may feel invisible, but remember that change often grows like a tree. You don't see the roots, but they are growing strong under the ground. Keep watering your goals with small actions, and one day you will see the big results appear naturally. Serena Williams once said that every small improvement matters. Before she became one of the greatest tennis players in history, she focused on mastering one move, one match, and one habit at a time. Day after day, she practiced the same skills until they became part of her. Her coach said that she never skipped training, even when it rained or when she felt tired. Each small effort built her confidence and skill. Over the years, those tiny steps created her greatness. Her journey teaches us that real success does not happen overnight. It grows quietly through small wins that build strength, patience, and belief in yourself. Everyone grows at their own pace. Focus on your path and be kind to yourself along the way. Growth isn't a straight line. Some days you move fast, some days you move slow. But what truly matters is that you keep moving. When you learn to celebrate small wins, every day becomes meaningful. You stop chasing happiness far away and start finding it in your daily progress. Part 10. Finish what you started and forgive yourself. As you move closer to the end of this 60-day journey, it is time to take one more powerful step. It is time to finish what you started and to forgive yourself for what you could not do before. These 2 actions can change the way you see yourself and your life. We all have unfinished things in our lives. It could be a project you stopped halfway, a goal you promised to start again, or a dream you left behind. Each of these things stays quietly in your mind and takes a small piece of your energy. You may not notice it, but it makes you feel heavy inside. When you complete something that you once abandoned, even something small, it gives you a deep sense of pride. It tells your mind, I can do this. Finishing what you start is not only about the result, it is about proving to yourself that you are capable of keeping your word. Choose one unfinished thing that matters to you. It could be organizing your room, finishing a book, or sending a message you have been avoiding. Take one small step today. Do not wait for the perfect time. The perfect time will appear once you begin. Each time you finish something, you free space in your mind for new opportunities. You also build trust with yourself. You stop being the person who only plans and start being the person who completes. That trust becomes the foundation of long-term confidence. But while you complete unfinished work, you must also learn to forgive yourself. Maybe you failed in the past, maybe you made mistakes, or maybe you wasted time. Holding on to guilt only keeps you stuck in the same place. Forgiveness is not about forgetting. It is about letting go and choosing peace. Say to yourself, I did my best with what I knew at that time. Those words are powerful. They remind you that you are learning, not failing. Everyone who grows has made mistakes before. What matters is that you stand up again and continue your journey with kindness toward yourself. If you forgive yourself, you will find new energy to move forward. You will stop fighting your past and start building your future. Each day becomes lighter, clearer, and more meaningful. Completing old things and forgiving yourself closes one chapter and opens another. It is a quiet but beautiful victory that prepares you for everything that comes next. Part 11. Stay consistent and trust the process. Many people start strong but stop halfway. They work hard for 1 week, then lose focus when results come slowly. But real change is not a quick race. It is a long walk that requires patience and faith. You must keep going even when you do not see progress right away. Think about planting a seed. You water it every day, but nothing seems to happen at first. Then one morning, a small green leaf appears. That is how growth works. Your actions today are like water for your goals. The results will come later, but only if you keep showing up. Consistency is not about being perfect. It means you keep trying even after you fall. Some days will be easy, some days will be hard. What matters most is that you never give up completely. Each time you continue, you make your new habits stronger and your mind more confident. To stay consistent, make your routines simple and realistic. Don't fill your schedule with too many goals. Focus on the few things that truly move your life forward. When you finish them, feel proud and rest well. Balance is the key to long-term success. There will be moments when doubt appears. You might think, maybe this is not working, or maybe I am too slow. When that happens, remember how far you have already come. Even if progress is quiet, it is still happening. Every small action, every choice, every day matters. Trust the process. Change takes time, but it always rewards those who keep going. Believe that your effort is shaping a new future, even when you cannot see it yet. Consistency is the bridge between goals and success. Keep walking on it, and you will reach the life you have always imagined. Your new beginning starts now. You have reached the end of this 60-day journey, but in truth, this is not the end at all. It is a new beginning. You now have everything you need to change your life step by step. You have learned how to focus on what truly matters, how to take small daily actions, how to forgive yourself, and how to trust the process. The rest of your story is now in your hands. Think for a moment about who you were when you started. Maybe you were tired, lost, or unsure of yourself. Maybe you doubted if change was even possible. But now you have walked through every part of this journey. You have imagined your best self, found your reason, chosen your goals, stayed consistent, and learned to care for your heart and mind. That is already a victory. Remember that real change does not happen in one big moment. It happens slowly, quietly, in the small choices you make every single day. Every time you wake up and choose action over excuses, you are already changing. Every time you speak kindly to yourself instead of judging, you are growing stronger inside. The next 60 days are your chance to prove to yourself that you can create something new. It does not matter how many times you failed before. What matters is that you are here now, ready to begin again with a clear mind and an open heart. Don't wait for the perfect time or the perfect plan. The perfect time is today. The perfect plan is the one you start and keep improving along the way. Begin small, but begin now. Your effort will build momentum, and your momentum will build success. Believe that you have the power to design your own life. You are not just a dreamer, you are a doer, a learner, a creator of change. The more you act, the more confident you will become. The more you believe, the more opportunities will come your way. When you feel tired, look back and see how far you have come. When you feel lost, remember your reason. When you feel afraid, take one small step forward. Every action you take brings you closer to the person you want to become. So, take a deep breath and start now. Your 60 days begin today. Imagine the person you will meet at the end of this journey. They are waiting for you, stronger, happier, and full of light. If this video has touched you, subscribe to Fluent English with Riadio and join our community of learners and dreamers. Together, we will learn, grow, and become our best selves. Your new beginning is here. Believe in yourself. You can do it.